Do you ever find yourself lying awake, staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wishing desperately for just a few hours of uninterrupted, deep sleep? Perhaps you toss and turn, your mind racing, or you wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed. For so many of us over 60, poor sleep has become an unwelcome companion, almost an accepted part of aging. We shrug it off, telling ourselves, "Oh, it's just my age." But that lingering fatigue, the cloudy thinking, the lower energy levels, they chip away at our joy, our memory, and our ability to truly savor these precious years. It's not just about feeling tired. It profoundly impacts our entire well-being, our resilience, and yes, even how long and how vibrantly we live. But what if I told you there's one simple, incredibly powerful nighttime habit, often overlooked, that can dramatically improve not only the quality of your sleep, but also significantly extend your healthy, active years? It's a secret weapon against the creeping exhaustion that so many experience. In this video, we're going to unpack this one incredible habit, breaking down exactly how it works and how you can seamlessly integrate it into your life. Starting tonight, watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about the depth of its impact. So, what exactly is this game-changing habit that promises better sleep and a longer, healthier life? It's not a magic pill, nor is it a complicated exercise routine. It's about consciously creating a personalized wind-down ritual in the hour or two before you plan to sleep. Think of it as a gentle, intentional transition from the bustling world of your day to the tranquil embrace of night. Our bodies, incredible as they are, don't have an off switch like a light bulb. We can't just expect to jump from checking emails, watching stimulating TV, or engaging in lively conversations straight into restful slumber. We need to signal to our brains and to every cell in our body that it's time to slow down, to release the day's tensions, and prepare for repair and rejuvenation. This habit is all about making that transition a deliberate, calming journey. The first crucial step in this wind-down ritual is to begin dimming the lights as evening approaches. It sounds so simple, almost too simple, doesn't it? But its impact is profound for millennia. Human beings lived by the rhythms of the sun. As dusk settled, the world grew darker, signaling to our ancient brains that the time for activity was waning and the time for rest was approaching. Our bodies responded by naturally producing melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating our sleep-wake cycle. Fast forward to today, and we're bathed in bright, artificial light well into the evening, often from overhead fixtures that mimic midday sun. Worse still, the blue light emitted from our phones, tablets, computers, and even many LED televisions is particularly disruptive. This blue light tells our brains, it's daytime, stay awake, be alert, directly suppressing melatonin production. So, about an hour or two before you want to go to sleep, start turning off those bright overhead lights. Switch to dimmer lamps, perhaps with warm-toned bulbs. If you have smart bulbs, set them to a warmer color temperature. Create a soft, inviting glow that whispers to your body, the day is ending, it's time to relax. You'll be amazed at how quickly this simple shift in ambient light can help your body begin to feel naturally drowsy. Hand in hand with dimming the lights is the next vital component: disconnecting from screens. I know, this is often the hardest part for many of us. Our phones are practically glued to our hands, and the evening news or a favorite show can feel like an essential part of the evening. But remember, that blue light we just talked about, screens are potent sources of it. Beyond the light, the content itself is often stimulating. Scrolling through social media, watching an exciting show, or even catching up on the news can trigger a cascade of thoughts, worries, or emotions that are the absolute antithesis of calm. Instead of reaching for your device, try reaching for a physical book, perhaps a comforting novel or a collection of poetry. Listen to a calming podcast or some soothing instrumental music. Engage in a quiet hobby like knitting or drawing. This isn't about deprivation. It's about consciously choosing activities that nourish your mind rather than agitating it. You might find that the quiet space created by stepping away from screens opens up opportunities for reflection and genuine rest that you hadn't realized you were missing. Once you've set the visual and mental stage, consider adding some gentle movement. Now, I'm not talking about an intense workout. That's best reserved for earlier in the day. But a few minutes of slow, deliberate stretching can work wonders for releasing physical tension accumulated throughout the day. Think about gentle neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, or some simple leg stretches while sitting on the edge of your bed. You could even take a very short, slow walk around your home. The goal here is to encourage blood flow, relax tight muscles, and signal to your body that it's time to unwind, not rev up. This subtle physical release can often be the missing piece for those who feel restless in bed, even when their mind is tired. These first steps are foundational, creating the quiet space your body needs. But there's more to this ritual, deeply impacting your mind's readiness for rest, and profoundly affecting not just your sleep, but your entire journey of aging. As we continue building this powerful nighttime ritual, we need to address the often overlooked aspect of mental clutter. Our minds, especially as we age, can become veritable filing cabinets of the day's events, worries, and to-do lists. Trying to fall asleep with a swirling vortex of thoughts can be an impossible task. This is where mindful activities become incredibly beneficial. One of the most effective strategies is journaling. No, you don't need to write a full diary entry. Simply grab a notebook and pen, and spend 5 to 10 minutes jotting down anything that's on your mind. This could be your worries, your plans for tomorrow, things you're grateful for, or even just a brain dump of random thoughts. The act of transferring these thoughts from your head onto paper can be incredibly cathartic, essentially offloading them so they don't keep you awake. Another powerful tool is meditation or deep breathing exercises. Even just 5 minutes of focused, slow breathing, inhaling deeply through your nose, holding for a few seconds, and exhaling slowly through your mouth can activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest and digest mode. There are countless guided meditation apps or simple breathing exercises you can find online designed specifically for sleep. These practices quiet the incessant chatter of the mind, allowing you to drift off more peacefully. Beyond these mental practices, consider what you consume before bed. A warm, calming beverage can be a lovely addition to your ritual. Think about a cup of herbal tea, like chamomile, lavender, or passion flower, known for their soothing properties. Some people find warm milk comforting, while others swear by tart cherry juice, which contains natural melatonin. The key is to avoid anything stimulating. That means no caffeine in the late afternoon or evening. And crucially, no alcohol. While alcohol might initially make you feel drowsy, it disrupts your sleep cycles later in the night, leading to fragmented, less restorative sleep. Remember, the goal is true rest, not artificial sedation. Now, let's talk about your sleep sanctuary. Even the most perfect wind-down ritual can be undone if your bedroom isn't conducive to sleep. First, aim for a cool temperature. Most sleep experts agree that an ideal bedroom temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 degrees Celsius. A slightly cooler room signals to your body that it's time to prepare for sleep. Second, ensure it's as dark as possible. Even small amounts of light can disrupt melatonin production. Consider blackout curtains, an eye mask, or even covering any glowing electronic lights in your room. Third, minimize noise. If you live in a noisy area, earplugs can be a game changer. Alternatively, some people find white noise machines or gentle nature sounds helpful in masking disruptive noises. Creating this optimal environment is like giving your body a warm, dark, quiet hug, inviting it into deep, Restorative sleep. The final, and perhaps most crucial, aspect of this one powerful habit is consistency. Our bodies thrive on predictability, going to bed and waking up around the same time every day, even on weekends, helps to regulate your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock. When your internal clock is well regulated, your body knows when to release melatonin and when to prepare for wakefulness. This consistency reinforces your wind-down ritual, making it even more effective over time. It transforms from a series of steps into a powerful, ingrained habit that your body anticipates and responds to. Now, you might be thinking, this is all well and good for sleep, but how does it impact how long I live, and live well, after 60? This is where the true surprise lies. This consistent, calming nighttime ritual isn't just about feeling less tired. It's a profound investment in your longevity and long-term health. When you achieve deep, restorative sleep consistently, your body's natural repair mechanisms kick into high gear. This is when cellular repair and regeneration take place. Crucial processes that combat the effects of aging. Think of it as your body's nightly maintenance crew, fixing wear and tear, and preparing you for the next day. This directly influences how well your tissues and organs function over the decades. Moreover, good sleep profoundly impacts hormone regulation. It helps balance critical hormones like cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Chronic stress and elevated cortisol levels can accelerate aging, contribute to weight gain, and weaken your immune system. Quality sleep helps keep cortisol in check, reducing inflammation and supporting overall resilience. It also optimizes the production of growth hormone, which is vital for maintaining muscle mass, bone density, and skin health, all key factors in healthy aging. Sleep is also intrinsically linked to insulin sensitivity. Poor sleep can lead to insulin resistance, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, a condition that can shorten lifespan and quality of life. A well-rested immune system is a formidable defense. During sleep, your body produces and releases cytokines, proteins that target infection and inflammation, effectively strengthening your ability to fight off illnesses, from the common cold to more serious infections. This robust immune function is a cornerstone of living a long, healthy life, especially as we age. Perhaps one of the most astonishing benefits, and directly related to living longer with vitality, is the impact of sleep on cognitive health. During deep sleep, your brain literally cleans itself. It flushes out metabolic waste products, including amyloid beta, proteins that are implicated in the development of Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative conditions. Consistent, high-quality sleep is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your memory, maintain sharp cognitive function, and safeguard your brain health for years to come. Many studies show a direct correlation between chronic poor sleep and an increased risk of cognitive decline. Finally, consider the undeniable link between sleep, mood, and mental well-being. Chronic sleep deprivation leads to irritability, anxiety, and an increased risk of depression. These emotional states not only diminish your quality of life, but can also contribute to chronic stress, which, as we discussed, has detrimental effects on physical health and accelerates aging. When you prioritize this nighttime ritual, you're not just getting more sleep, you're fostering a calm, more resilient mind, which is essential for navigating the ups and downs of life and truly enjoying your senior years. By consistently nurturing this nightly ritual, you're not just getting more sleep, you're actively investing in years of vibrant, healthy living. It's a profound shift that goes far beyond just feeling refreshed in the morning. So, let's bring all these threads together. This one powerful nighttime habit is the conscious creation and consistent practice of a wind-down ritual in the hour or two before you go to sleep. It encompasses simple yet incredibly effective actions, gradually dimming the lights in your home, disconnecting from stimulating screens, engaging in gentle movement, or stretching to release physical tension, and quietening your mind with practices like journaling or deep breathing. It also involves being mindful of what you consume, opting for calming teas over stimulants, and optimizing your sleep environment by ensuring it's cool, dark, and quiet. And remember, the magic happens in the consistency. Doing this regularly helps train your body and mind for optimal rest. Now, I know this might sound like a lot to implement all at once, especially if you're used to a different routine. But please, don't feel overwhelmed. The beauty of this habit is that you can start small. Pick just 1 or 2 elements to begin with tonight. Perhaps it's simply dimming the lights an hour before bed, or putting your phone away 30 minutes earlier than usual. Each small step, each conscious choice to prepare for sleep, builds momentum. Perfection isn't the goal here. Consistency is. Every little bit makes a significant difference. This isn't about adding another chore to your day. It's about reclaiming your nights and, in turn, filling your days with more energy, clarity, and joy. It's about giving yourself the gift of genuine rest. The true surprise, as I mentioned earlier, isn't just how much better you'll sleep, but how profoundly this simple habit affects your longevity and the richness of your life as you age. By prioritizing deep, consistent sleep, you are actively safeguarding your memory, strengthening your heart, boosting your immunity, and genuinely adding healthy, vibrant, and joyful years to your life. You are not just existing, you are thriving. You deserve this quality of life, these brighter days, and these truly restorative nights. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing from this wind-down ritual that you're going to try tonight? Or, if you already have a successful nighttime habit, what helps you sleep better? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else in our community. If this video resonated with you, if you found these insights helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos, all designed to help you live your best life at every age. Remember, the best years are always ahead when you prioritize your well-being. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a foundation for a long, vibrant life. Here's to more restful nights and brighter, healthier days. Live your best life at every age.